Hello, everybody. Welcome back to...
Chris better get his act together. Out here. Y'all ain't no need no... Chris.
And TheBeautiful.
Listen.
we are The Bold and Beautiful. I am Melissa.
KevOnStage, guys.
Magic Angel.
Marcus ain't on the ground.
And together we are The Bold and Beautiful. God dog it.
Beautiful.
This season I've been doing real good. That was a flip up. So listen, I'm exhausted actually.
We
so
are
listen,
all tired.
We are slap happy delirious.
And we weren't even like, I don't know why y'all look tired. We tired for a different reason.
We was up talking.
We was up till like 3 o'clock this morning.
Just yabba. We yabba do.
I
I was looking at the watch. I was like, time just keeps going.
Time is not stopping. It's not pausing.
I was so tired. Tired was waking me up out of my sleep. Like, you are tired for real.
Oh my gosh.
That's a very funny video.
I was tired, dude.
We've been up a lot. We had the show. We was up late that night. We had a photo shoot. And then
The
point is we've been going to bed.
Fried chicken at midnight.
Fried chicken at midnight. And then I'm tired.
No, I'm tired. Why y'all tired?
I had to get up early. Well, I
last
was
night-
woken up in the middle of the night.
That's a whole nother story.
And then I had to get up
Somebody
early.
owed me a rain check from last week.
No, I didn't owe you nothing.
I didn't know if that's what it was, but
I was following the whole time.
But I was exhausted because I was at the studio. I was doing some stuff.
You weren't exhausted enough.
No, I'm never. That's never a full exhaustion.
I was like,
right
I
there.
told Melissa
that doesn't matter.
I could have worked 30 days straight, 24 hours.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's
My
like,
first night's sleep, she like, you want to go?
Yeah,
I'll wake boy.
absolutely.
I looked her like sexy.
I was my feet
like-
were sore, my hands. I got out of the shower. I
where's
said,
the baby?
look,
And the boys were, is he awake?
I got out of the shower, opened the door. I said, oh, she thinks she's asleep.
Oh, she thinks she's asleep.
Let me dry off.
Snoring.
Man said,
Snoring.
thanks she sleep. First of all, waking up and saying, where's the baby?
Yeah.
It's the most motherly
Like, girl, hell with them kids.
baby is in the garage. Hush. No one will hear his cry.
Then she confirmed, you're going to go get him before we go to bed, right? Sure, yeah.
Whatever makes you take
Whatever
those
you
things
want.
off so we can do what I need to do.
Oh my God.
I'm taking a private school in the morning.
Right. And then I had to wake up even like early again to take my mother to the airport because she just moved back to Kentucky. So
Mama Dorothy.
I know she left us.
Mama Dorothy.
I realized that I need to go to sleep. I watched your story last night and I thought,
That Brescia went to Kentucky.
you ain't never lied.
That's a bunch of people was like, Brescia going back to Kentucky. What? No.
I was like, first of all, she's from Kentucky?
I was like, why would she come to say bye to my mom for Brescia going to
But
Kentucky?
you know what it is? I realize what it is, though. And the people that said that are probably like me. You read captions, you don't even actually listen because it was late. And so I just, Brescia's tag, my best friend is leaving, Brescia is leaving.
Just gather a couple pieces of information from
Yeah,
the...
that's enough. That's
Read
enough.
Every word, ah.
Oh yeah, but now a couple of people were like, "Oh my God, bye Brescia." I was like, "Okay."
You and
that's
Brescia were
fine.
made for each other.
I love
Okay,
it.
I'm going to hold it. You twerk. Okay, now you hold it. I'm going to twerk. Okay, now I'm going to be in the door. You twerk.
That is the best we could do on our own. I was like, we could do a TikTok really quickly. I was like, it's somebody sings a song.
Old
That's my
asses.
best friend.
Y'all, they so old.
I was like, who sings it? I don't remember who sings it. I was like, Sweetie, yeah. And we were so excited when we finished it. We were like, we did it.
Hercules.
We
It's like-
did it, John.
It's like watching two retired women like have fun together.
Yeah, it is. We are.
Let's do even the way this is. Let's do a TikTok.
Yeah, let's do a
You want to do a TikTok? Just,
Say it like that. It's really old.
That's how they
Do a TikTok.
Bridget was like, I did a reel for the first time today. I said,
did.
It was cute, though.
Yes, her. That's who's doing my whole photo shoot layout.
Oh,
It's
he's
her
a
best
beast.
friend.
He's a
Aw.
beast.
I said, you better do it. But yeah, she's old, and we found
Yeah.
out that little
Also-
Marcus is taller than her now.
Yeah, he is.
Really?
Yes. It hurt my heart.
Yeah.
She was the first person to come see him in the hospital, and she let him get taller than her. I was like, you are a terrible friend.
I mean, Brisha's like 3'7", so
Brescia ain't even but a little baby girl.
yeah.
But yeah,
All right, let's talk about this before
Also,
people get in
Chris
the
is still trash during this whole
Yes,
time.
so
Man,
let's get to it.
Woo!
Let me tell you what. Can I start?
Please start. Oh,
Okay,
can
this
Kevin
is-
start? Oh,
You
I'm
didn't.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Were you telling me high? Oh, it was a high five? I thought you were trying to quiet me.
No.
Nah, I
Because we both said, let's get
get
this
to it.
stuff.
Let's get to
Or get
it.
this stuff. Forget it.
Y'all
it's
want to go
over.
ahead and pop the socket?
Okay. Listen, I feel like I did. You know when you slap happy, Chad, you may as well be drugged.
Ooh-wee.
That's
All right,
what it
so
was
we
when I
gonna
got out of the shower last night. I'll slap happy. Like,
Shut your mouth.
make us happy.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Paige and Chris.
Okay, first, let me tell you what. I'm working on this joke. Chris done gave me 2 jokes for this Friday show. And if y'all watch this, y'all just gonna hear it twice.
Great.
If I'm ugly, or if you think I'm ugly, just call me ugly. It is so much worse to avoid calling someone ugly. It hurts so much more. I've been called ugly. People who think they might be a little bit ugly, they got we got an inkling. Okay, you can do it. Okay, you just confirm what I thought other people have said. But when you go and say you ain't my type, I usually date other people like you, that's worse. But to say, hey, you supposed to get the food, what happened? I had a panic attack. Because of what? I thought about your face and the way it looks in my eyes. And I had panic. Oh, no. We had sex, and the thought of that.
Twice.
We had sex twice. And the thought of that gave me mental health issues. It messed with my nerves. That's what he basically said.
That is absolutely.
He said your ugliness caused me a panic attack.
Me having sex with you, I thought it would have made me like you more.
It did not.
You talk about. Now listen, man.
mean.
We all God's children. And I'm not calling her ugly. I'm saying this is what it is coming across that he is doing.
Yeah,
Right.
no. I get what you're saying.
Bruh. I listen, I don't want to take it all from him, but that might have been the most rude thing I've ever
Truly.
seen.
Truly.
I was like, because what's crazy is Melissa watched before me this time. We usually watch together. I don't know what we was doing on Wednesday. We've been doing
Same with
a
us.
lot.
I got it when I was getting my hair done.
Okay, so she watched before me. So I seen it in her stories. She was like, I'm so sorry for Paige. And I was
did.
like, what Chris
I
done
feel
did.
so bad for her.
And when I got to that part, I said,
Yeah.
But it gets worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
it gets worse.
Oh, it gets so much worse. I'll let y'all take some of the worst.
First of all, when we're watching it and everybody's waking up by their significant other, we talked, we chit-chatted, and then they get to Paige and I was like, why is she
pacing.
wandering the room?
Yes.
Alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alone.
Angel was like, something done went down. As soon as she saw that.
I was like, why aren't we getting a bedroom cam or
Yes.
anything like that? So that automatically, I was just like, what could have happened this
early?
Was that their first day?
Yes.
Yes, that was the day
They got
after
married the
the
night
wedding.
before.
Literally.
Yeah.
So the fact that it was already like trashed that quickly, and then when she explained what had happened and how much time had passed, I was like, this better be dead. He better be dead. His leg should be cut off. Something should have stopped him, and I apologize for using the N-word because I know we got to cut it out. Something should be stopping
He
him.
deserves.
It just came in
He
so
deserves.
smooth to my ears. It was
Right.
like a warm cup of coffee. It just was so fitting.
I was like, he should be in a way that he can't actually move, not mentally, but physically.
Right.
And then to see him come back and him not look disheveled enough, like if you had I need to see Panic Attack. I need to see.
He got to take some acting classes.
Yes,
Because I was not buying his choices.
I need to see that your part is now bigger. That already too big a part needs to be a whole inch wide.
Panama.
now.
That's what he got. Panama Canal is what you got cutting your ugly head.
Okay, I needed to see but he looked way too more so like he was talking to his homeboy's
That's
Panic
exactly
Attack.
what it looked like.
Not
Exactly what it looked like.
I had a real live. I've had panic attack.
Me
That didn't look
too.
like somebody that
Listen,
suffered
this
from a
was
panic
his
attack.
panic attack.
Oh my God, them
fake
crocodile
tears.
tears.
I had a panic attack.
Oh,
Then he said this, y'all, and I'm still not good.
He did too.
I said, you better
Dude,
act, sir.
Disgusting.
terrible.
So I want to rewind to the night before.
Mm-hmm.
So they have everybody, all the couples getting together. This fool said my chest is huge.
He sure did.
The only thing
He
huge
sure
did.
did.
about him is his lack of size perception. Angel said, "Wait till he take his shirt off."
I know, I
I'm
was
like,
like, 'cause
boy,
I watched it before
if you
him. I
don't
said,
hit you a
wait.
goddamn treadmill,
And with that young man body, I don't like bodies
Yeah.
like that. Where the manliness is not there. I don't care if you out of shape, but he had like a young man. I haven't hit puberty for real body.
but I'm
because
like,
you
who
are an
says
adult.
that?
I'm an
my
adult. I
chest
like
is
adult
huge.
things.
My chest is huge. Shut up, dude.
Yeah, I was like, sir.
Who are you? And he's, oh my God, he was sitting there talking about. I've never heard anybody talk about themselves like that and be serious. I'm this, I'm that. I'm a great guy. I'm cool. I'm not like you are.
He
You are
speaks
still
lies.
eating through the blacktop. You eating through the concrete right now. That's how toxic and disgusting you are. You less than trash. Okay, so then we get to the. I hate this dude. We get to. So that whole thing of her talking through everything. What is she goes to talk to his family and everything? I might be jumping ahead a little
No,
bit.
go for it.
That was fit to say. We got to get to this part.
Yes.
So the family's almost as trash as he is.
No, not almost.
Well, that aunt, she need to go set.
Was that
somewhere.
his
one that
aunt
was
or
to
his
the right?
mom?
His mom
No, that
was the
was-
one on the edge. His aunt was inside closest.
Who
to
was like,
Paige.
well, maybe that's
That
just
was
the
his
way
mom.
he. That's what I thought.
His
That's
mom.
just
Oh, I
how
thought
he
that was
deals
the
with
aunt.
it.
No, the one
No,
lady didn't
the mom.
talk. She
Yeah.
actually did. It was her, the dad, and the lady. I didn't realize.
I thought it was his aunt too at first.
No, the one that he looked like, the light skinned one on the edge, the one who
With the
said he
pink?
might,
It was daddy, auntie, mama.
yeah.
Okay,
She was
okay.
like, well, did he have a
okay.
drink?
Yes, her.
Yeah.
Angel.
So now you coming up with excuses.
But
those
they
are
want
the
to
type
say,
of people.
I'm not coming up with an excuse.
Those are the type of people that come up with an excuse for the uncle that you need to keep all the kids away from.
Exactly.
What was you doing in the room with him by
Exactly.
yourself? You saw us
Exactly.
leave. Why didn't you leave?
Exactly.
That's the type of chick she is.
Listen, go ahead. You about to
No, I'm just exactly.
And the
that
apple don't
point.
fall far from the tree. His daddy's like, yeah, I raised him right. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
but so
you
what-
did not.
Yes,
You
he was
raised
honest.
trash, and you birthed trash because you trash
You
too.
can't just say I'm honest, and doesn't
that's your
make things
excuse.
right?
Right.
It doesn't
You
make
can
it
be
right.
honestly wrong.
He was honest wrong. He was honest too late.
There are a lot of people in prison who were honest.
Right. I robbed the bank. At least I'm upfront about it.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
You
He
still
feel like as long as he's upfront about it,
It excuses his tact,
Yeah.
the way he says it.
his behavior, but you was wrong though.
As much as I love my boys, and I mean, I'm talking about take a bullet, give some bullets for them. If a young lady who I know my son has made some form of commitment were to decide to divulge some information to make me feel as if my son was straight up out of pocket, you talking about grabbing him by his collar regardless of how old he is.
Yes.
LeBron give me 7-3.
Yes, I'll be like, you have lost your mind if you
Same.
think this is acceptable
Yeah.
behavior on any way, shape, or form, and you better hope she doesn't have an older brother that's about to come stomp you.
Yeah.
Right. I think there's a couple of things that are like really tough. I don't find you attractive. You said that at the beginning.
Right.
Day one. You said that. I don't think he said it directly to her, but he said it. It was made aware. Let me just have sex with you and see if I can create some. Nah.
But
don't
not
feel
once.
it.
You didn't feel nothing last
Let me
night.
just have sex with
So
you
let me do it again.
That's wrong.
Absolutely.
That's
dead
wrong.
wrong.
If you don't feel no attraction, then you should be sexually attracted to a person to have sex with them.
Yes.
Because you just, it's a darker hole as a whole. Like, that's treating her like,
It's objectifying her, which,
It's
to be honest,
objectifying
he's
her.
done the whole time.
But your body.
She's not. I'm not attracted to her. She's not the type that I like. Da 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 da. But her booty is big.
Yeah.
That's quite literally objectifying her.
The fact that he basically spent the wedding night when they were having the conversation the same way he does with all his dates. Apparently, that's all he talked about was sex.
He
With
sure
all that,
did.
with all of that, it's not even a but there. With all of that, I still need Paige to do better.
Well, here's the thing that made me upset, Marcus Tanksley. And I'm going to tell all y'all, actually. All that happens, okay? She talks to his family about him. His only upset thing is you talk to my mom about sex.
And
Yes.
he
I
knew
don't
that.
never
I
do
was
that.
like, that's not even that serious.
I mean, he making
Right.
her feel like she's wrong. Gaslighting.
Yes.
Gaslighting. I'm from Chicago. You don't disrespect me.
No, he
my
made her.
family.
He made her basically almost have to apologize to him. I'm
Right.
like, no.
Yes.
And took no responsibility for his actions.
That's what made
Then
me mad.
cried, got upset, and then the next time she walked in, he was smiling.
Yeah.
And
What made me mad is she smiled. I'm
Yeah,
like, no.
But he
Right.
exudes
Paige,
that kind
you're
of
mad at
sexual energy because I believe the same night that they apologized, made up, whatever, they probably had sex.
Absolutely.
Because he was just like giving her all these googly eyes, sir.
And that's what we said at the beginning. Is like, I'm hoping she's not one of those women that just want to are willing to bend so much
Yeah.
for him that she breaks.
I saw it coming because the fact that she did not leave him on site when he took an hour and something to show up. I've been like, Dr. What's her name? Viviana, get past the cow. I'm gonna need,
Yeah.
we're
'Cause-
going to do this divorce.
Because
right
there's
now.
no true tie to this.
No.
Like, yes,
Bruh.
you got to get. you owe this dude nothing.
I've been married
at all.
What, 16 years? If I went down to the hotel for breakfast, right, and the eggs was taking a little long, I'd be like, hey, Les, I don't know what they is tripping. I'm still down here. Hour and a half, 2 hours, a person you just met.
That's ridiculous.
For somebody you just met.
But that lets you know, like the teaching, how the teaching in the church has really put some women in danger. And what that means is Paige said, had we not been intimate, I'd be able to deal with this.
Yeah.
And it's just like, she put so much on them being intimate to wanting to try to make this work. I'm just like, girl, I don't care where you let him put it. If he
That's a new hole.
right. If he's not treating you in a way that you should be treated, especially just as a stranger, like he should be wanting to have more care for you, just to try to show you I'm a good person. And the fact that he doesn't care and you don't even know him like that, I just felt my heart was sad because I know that mentality of a woman, and she's going to put up with way more than what she should ever have to put up with any
She
man.
already has.
Yeah,
She has.
Yeah.
And
It's
the
been
thing
24
is,
hours.
her approach to the experiment is the one you need to have to give it a shot to work.
Yes,
and I
you're right.
feel like
You're right.
It's being exploited.
100%.
You know, he just got some butt. He knew he had the baby on the way.
There's no way. I think
already
he
knew.
knew and the producers knew.
Oh yeah, he's
They
talking about
all
I
knew.
don't receive some information. Like someone just put a baby on him.
Right.
Come on, come on. What
Because
you
the fact
talking?
of the matter is they've been apart for how long? Let's talk
Months.
about that. They've been
The
apart
process.
for months.
Yeah.
Yes.
So unless they were smashing during this whole time they were apart, girl has been pregnant for 4 to 5 months.
For sure.
And
I agree.
This is not to say that women don't hide the fact that they're pregnant when they don't want somebody to know, but him knew.
Yeah, I think so too.
Garbage.
He's garbage. I
respect garbage
I'm just
too
gonna,
much. Nah,
I'm just going to
he's-
concur.
You're so silly.
That's I need to find something lower than that.
Yeah, his family was like
He's
His family was disappointing.
voided bodily chemicals. That's what he is.
It was that lets me know that like, cause this doesn't sound like new behavior.
Absolutely
not.
This
Nah.
sounds
Oh,
like
no.
the
Absolutely
type
not.
of behavior that he's displayed, which sucks even more
The fact
because
that his
this
parents
man
could come
was
up with excuses. Like
Right.
they've been here before.
But what makes it worse is that he was a minister. So like
Yeah.
you put now authority, no telling what he was doing when he had like some authority over like a
Congregation.
Yeah, over a congregation of people. And the fact that they were trying to find excuses, and okay, a part of that I can quasi understand, of just wanted to be like, if this is not behavior that I'm used to my son doing, what is it that is causing him to act this way? But he's so like comfortable in the decisions that he made.
Yeah.
Of like, well, I did it because I wanted to be closer to her. Who? Why?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get that. I get that. That's what his
and I,
daddy
and
said.
I did raise you to be honest. I
Fair
did
enough.
raise you to be honest.
Fair
Yeah, fair enough. That's what he said.
Yeah, like what? Because his dad at the beginning
At the brunch table.
Yeah, he actually had one or two.
Yeah,
things
no,
to
he
say.
did. I was like, okay, Dad.
what was
he
it?
was
No,
just,
it seemed like he was stepping up to the plate. Like, no, what you not gonna do?
Exactly.
I'm gonna make sure you stay in line because you're not gonna do this young lady like this. But everything you've done so far is all right.
Right. He didn't keep the same energy when
he
he
didn't.
found it.
And Mama, she was too busy trying. And I get that, like, you know, the kind of mama bear, I'm gonna protect my son kind of situation. But what was disappointing is that there was also still no accountability to the
Right.
fact that he is wrong, that he was wrong, and they didn't even like go down that hole with him. And that's as
Right.
parents, that's disappointing. You have to hold this man accountable. Clearly, you haven't, and that's why he's acting like this
They've
right
done
now.
an awful job
Yeah.
at parenting.
Also,
I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
he was like, "You gonna talk to my parents about sex?" In a traditional relationship where you meet somebody and then you get to know them, that's not normal, right? Or that's maybe
Hold
not
up.
necessary. I should
His
say.
daddy talked to her about sex. So
Right,
I
but
can't.
what I'm saying is, when I just met you,
Correct. Correct.
Man, what you talking? Yeah, you right.
I was waiting for it to land on
I'm
you.
like,
Yeah,
yo,
what's
Tony,
going on?
talk to her about sex. So I
Within
can't
5 minutes of meeting.
In a creep central way, and then
Yes.
his dad was like, "You know, you my
Hypocritical.
daughter-in-law in more
No,
than
you.
one way."
Yeah, he was
Something
like, "You my
that.
type of daughter-in-law."
He's
what
like,
does that
you
even
my type,
mean?
and as a daughter-in-law, so I'm trying to get you to understand.
beautiful. You're beautiful.
You're gorgeous. You know, just in case you didn't know.
Man.
They've done nothing but objectify this woman. They have
know.
literally done nothing but objectify this woman.
It's-
And that is gross.
I was like, of course, it's going to be the black girl that they let this happen to. It's going
It's
to
super
be.
disappointing.
I was just like, and I don't know how the show is going to be able to explain this away. Them saying Pascal saying we didn't know he was this type of dude. We were able to tell that on the first episode prior to the getting
Yes.
married.
As experts, y'all definitely should have.
Yeah, like so, and I know I ain't no expert,
Correct.
like, at all.
We just the view in public.
Exactly. And first episode, I was like, why are they following him?
Yeah.
He's not.
Yes.
He's not a good fit for the show. Why are they doing this?
It was no reason at all for them to put him on the show other than for
Probably because
pure
they've been boring.
entertainment.
People were in. He was like, we got these boring.
We got to
But the
spice
thing
it up.
about
This
it
ain't gonna
is-
work, but it'll be fun to
Big
watch.
spice it up, literally.
As much as clearly drama sells, and
Oh,
the viewing
yeah.
public loves that. We also love a great Love Is Blind Cam and Lauren story.
Yeah.
Equally, I
Woody
yes.
and Amani, we love
Woody
it.
and
They
Amani.
are the fan favorites.
Yes. Those stories, their feel good stories, also go really, really far.
Yeah.
And so it's disappointing that they like kind of pivoted and with the kind of like trash TV route.
Yeah.
Because we're all doing, and it's unfair because who wants to just sit up here and bash somebody the whole time for being trash?
Right.
Like I actually want to
This
talk
is
about
truly
like,
not
oh my
me.
God, we were having a good, oh my God, we love them. They're so cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we got to sit up here and talk about patriarchy, the toxic religion,
Right.
objectifying women, colorism, racism,
Believe it or
slavery.
not, I truly don't like talking about people.
That's
like
what I'm
this.
saying.
Right.
He
I
don't
know.
give. I mean, listen. He don't give you much else.
He don't.
It would
Yeah,
be,
it's hard.
We
He
would
does
be.
not.
We could not make this. People would not think we are being honest if
Absolutely
we didn't talk about
not.
They would think
Well,
we were protecting him
yeah.
and not her if we
Yeah,
did not
I mean,
go
I'd
ham
be like,
on him.
bruh,
100%.
I was, man, Melissa
This
was
dude.
getting dressed. I'm trying to text her and stuff. Girl, is you watching this? I know she's doing her makeup, but I need someone to be like,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need somebody to be mad with you.
right.
I
Absolutely.
legitimately actually, the first time I watched the episode, I closed my laptop. I was so frustrated that I was like, I need to take a break because what I want to do is like yell and scream.
Yes.
Could you imagine? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was about to say, I don't like to be entertained by watching people be hurt.
Yes.
That's
that's
not
it.
my form of entertainment. I am obviously watching this show so that we can do this review.
100%.
But if I were just the regular viewing public, I would
I would
be
turn it
like,
off.
I can't. I'm not gonna watch you all make this. If this was one of my friends,
Yes.
I would be losing my ever loving mind.
That's
Same.
what I was about to say. Could you imagine how many women can't watch this because they probably lived through something like this?
Yes.
Oh, man.
So triggering.
They're
Yeah.
not trash, guys.
And not just that, it is the this can cause and will be a permanent mark on
Oh,
Paige
man,
moving forward.
for sure.
Yeah.
And that's irreversible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was completely
'Cause
unnecessary
seasons
and could
later-
have been avoided.
Seasons
could've
later,
been
everybody
avoided.
else forgot about it. She still
Exactly.
has that scar.
Still dealing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm super sad for her.
All right, thanks for watching this episode,
Correct.
guys.
Correct. I mean, everybody else we can do really quickly.
But listen, y'all, real quick, just to get to the memo, because this was like a hot, juicy episode. Y'all can't be leaving comments
bruh.
under sponsored.
If it ain't
posts.
Married at First Sight, leave it alone. Don't put Married at First Sight under there.
I'm excited with you guys too, or DM me. I read my DMs. I even respond to people who DM me about Married First Sight. But please, when I do WW posts, when I do C's Candy posts, please don't put Married First Sight stuff. Please.
Y'all
please
came up
thank
to
you.
Angel's job.
Yeah.
Here, wait, watch
That's
this, man. You
Angel's
look,
job.
Angel. Did you see Chris?
Angel-
Forget all this.
Angel was up there flipping burgers. It was like, hey, get old girl in the back.
Try to do Weight Watchers. They like, fat girl, listen.
I can't.
Listen what happened.
Oh my God.
All right, who's next?
All right, next we can do these quick. Virginia and Erik.
Oh my God.
Is that Pilot Boy?
Yes.
Yes.
When Virginia had the conversation, first, it was him bringing up that he was previously married.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, well, that's a lot. That's a lot. And he was like, we kind of just signed a paper. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even have rings.
It wasn't real. We
Marcus
had no
was like-
ceremony.
Marcus was like, it didn't count. I said, wait for it. And he was like, she was like, how long were you together? He's like, 6 years. He said, oh, no, that didn't count.
The way he
6
said it
years.
was like, oh, yeah, it was a crazy
Yeah,
weekend.
because I thought it was like
2.
2-3 months. That's what I was thinking. Like, hey, because when he first said it, I figured, oh, it's some chick I'm messing with. You know what? I'm young. Let's just go down here.
And military people would do that.
Absolutely.
People get married for housing, BA.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking
that's
at
like-
the most, I was like a year and a half.
That's what I'm
maybe,
saying. I'm giving you 2 years. That's it. And I'm giving you like a year married, and then it takes a year to divorce.
Yeah.
No, we got an 8-year-old. Yeah, we got a little Tommy.
When he said 6 years, I said, oh, that was
That's
a
a
marriage.
marriage.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was
marriage.
I got no marriages that don't make it that long. They tried to.
Exactly.
That had the whole pomp and circumstance.
Man.
I was like, that cracked me up. I was like,
I can't watch that poor girl talk.
Listen, let me tell you what was funny.
I guess, it's fine.
So
Let's get some
excited.
drinks.
Listen, Eric's having himself a good old time though.
yes, he is.
Who?
Eric. His name's not Eric.
Got him a little,
okay.
got him a little young thing. He's having the time of
let
his
me
life.
tell you what though. 2 things was funny. One, when she met his parents, he's like, "What about kids?" She was like, "Way down the line." His mom was like,
Oh yeah.
She was
Yeah.
so sad.
She
call
was-
an ambulance.
Girl, you see
call an
our old-
ambulance.
you see our
but
age?
not for me."
Like, we ain't gonna make it way down the line. We
she
need
was
kids
like,
now.
I hope you want kids. And Virginia was like, no. Get out of here.
Why would
I
she?
actually,
She's a
to that
child.
point, she is. But I think to that point, I think the experts have to do a better job of when people say, I could have kids or maybe not, like maybe, I don't really know. Deciding is that a maybe leaning toward no or a maybe leaning toward yes.
Yeah.
They often take the maybe and lean it more toward yes. And people that are
be
maybe
hard
often lean
stops.
toward no.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
true. When you want kids, you be like, no, I want kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not now.
Right.
Right.
Or I do want kids, maybe not now. But a lot of times they think I want kids, but not now. But they're taking, no. The people that say, I don't know if I want kids. And they're interpreting that as I want kids, but later. But that's not what they mean.
No.
What they really mean is, I don't really know how to say I don't want kids.
Yeah.
In American
Yeah,
society,
yeah.
everybody
So
wants to
I
want
just
kids.
kinda
say,
I do not like.
I might want kids. I might not. I don't really know.
Also, it was interesting to me when they got into the Vegas hotel, and she was like, "Let's go to the minibar." He was like, "Girl,"
He was like,
can we
really?
just look around
Like,
the
yeah.
room? She was like,
Yeah, we ain't even been in the bathroom yet. It might be a jacuzzi in there. It might be 3 spas. Like,
and before they left, she like, make sure to grab a champagne.
Her spidey senses be like, there's champagne
that
in
girl
this
can
room.
smell liquor
Yes.
through the bottle.
Yes.
And I'm like, is this, I wonder, obviously
okay,
she
baby.
says she loves the party and stuff. So we are expecting some of this behavior, but I also wonder if like, is this like how she's dealing with like,
trauma.
trauma, or like just the uneasiness of I'm married to some, like this is an awkward situation. So she trying to like, numb herself a little bit, get herself into party mode so that she can get through this thing. But I'm like, girl,
You know what she is? She's Jessie from Saved by the Bell. I'm
so excited.
I'm so excited.
I'm so
Rest
I'm
in
so
peace,
scared.
Screech.
Oh, rest in peace, to
Jesse,
Screech.
Jesse passed on as well.
no, she's still alive, but him dead.
Yeah.
He did that.
He had some things going on before, like
Yeah.
a few years ago, didn't he?
Oh,
Marcus,
Didn't he like some racial stuff? I don't know. He did something.
somebody
take
was
that
like,
part.
I want y'all to go live. I said,
No,
we
you
can't.
don't.
We
No,
no, he had the cancer.
Yeah, no,
did
he had
something.
cancer.
I looked it up. I was like,
I can't remember,
I
like,
vaguely
5,
remember that.
Yeah, it was
10 years. I don't know what it was.
No,
but he
you're
was,
right.
he
There was
was,
some
he was a
stuff
lot in the
going on.
tabloids. I was like, this dude is well.
Yeah, I remember that. And I think he was even slandering his co-workers, wasn't he?
Yeah,
It was
that,
a
that was
lot.
a big. That was like through a book or something.
he was like,
yeah.
who y'all picking on now, huh?
there you
Okay, let's start.
Rest in peace.
Okay, so the what would we saying?
Virginia and Eric.
correct.
Coping with her issues with
drinking.
alcohol.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, she needs better coping mechanisms.
Yes,
If
I
that's
think-
what it is.
If that's what it
Otherwise-
is.
It has to be. I mean, I understand. I love a good drink. Okay, I love it. But
You can cross your eyes.
I can. Yes, I can. I can.
Stop.
Wink.
Wait, that's a
What
wink.
was that?
Tell her to.
Angel, was that
I
a
can-
wink attempt?
I can wink. with
She
this
does it
one.
'cause she knows
And
it
then I
pisses me
can
off.
wink.
I can wink with
Because it
both
looked
eyes.
like she's.
You look like you have
She
soap
saw
in your eye.
She saw me wink with both eyes one day, and she was like, "I can do that." And she started looked like she was having
Wait, how
8
do you
strokes.
wink with both eyes? Ain't that just blinking?
This,
No.
like
No.
one and the other.
One at a time.
Ain't that?
That's a blink.
Hey, Marcus, we all do that. It did not dawn on me.
Unless it's a
He had
glass
the ability.
I can do
Oh my god.
Angel.
Wait. Did the conversation start with blinking
Oh my
or that she
God.
could cross her eyes?
Cross.
How
I
did he
said
get
I
to
can
blinking?
cross,
The
and then I
cousins
would say,
went that route somehow.
I said,
Y'all too, you and her.
he said, you can cross your eyes. I was like, I can cross my eyes and I can wink.
She just started to hold in a sneeze.
That is hysterical.
Angel, stop it.
Which
It's the other eye like, is it my turn? Is it my turn?
I can't tell which one you're trying to wink with.
She knows it pisses me off. She'll be like, Marcus, watch. I'm like, girl.
I don't know. I can't really wink good.
I can wink with both eyes.
do you do?
You just closing them hard.
No, it's a
Just
wink.
wink. She winking.
Okay.
Let me.
But
see
I
you
can do it fast.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah, he did it.
This is Angel.
The sound
Angel
is in
looked
my
like
eye.
Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport when he got that salt in his eye. He was like,
was the onion.
Why did he hold it for so long? And then dude
Put
just
that
let him
clip in
do
right
that.
here. Put that clip in, Liz.
Wait, I want all the viewers to know that you guys asked for the randomness that happens in these episodes. You better not be in the comments talking about y'all didn't talk about Married at First Sight
Yeah.
enough.
This is the randomness.
Even if you come to Angel's job, you're going to get this randomness too.
All up in there.
That's funny.
But I was saying, even though I like to drink, definitely, I still.
Your comeback strong to the original thought
Man.
it's impeccable.
She thinks I should do that.
It's impeccable.
We will have a conversation on Monday. Wednesday, she'll just start up in the middle of that sentence. I'm like, what are you, Marcus, you got to keep up. That was 72 hours ago. How am I supposed to remember that?
We've
A
been
lot of
together
time
long
in
enough.
between, though.
You need to link in. But one time you did
so
do it.
the brown one. That's what
one-
I was saying. I'm like, what are
But
you
one
talking about?
time I did do it, and you knew what I
Okay.
was talking about. And I was like, "Good for you, babe. Good for you." So, but I feel like in a situation as serious as marrying a stranger, at some point in time, you're gonna want to be sober to have some sober
Absolutely.
conversations.
She 26, right?
Yes.
He's 33?
34.
I think
34.
yeah.
She's
But
a young 22.
Plus 6
26.
marriage, it's like 26 and 42.
Yes.
It feels
Yeah.
like because they don't. He like look without saying he's like I wanted to get married and settle down.
Yeah.
She wanted to marry a frat boy.
Yes.
Because remember in that conversation he was like, all right, now you sign up to be married.
Right.
Okay, because you can say you want to party and all that stuff, but you signed up to be married.
That's
You want to
exactly what
party,
he said.
and I was like, "That's fair."
No, it's
Yeah.
Here's the
absolutely.
thing. He is he's mature. He's
Yeah.
probably always been mature for his age.
Yeah.
And she's extremely immature for her age.
Right.
So instead of that 6-year gap, it's probably more like a 15.
That's
This was
what
like
he
12,
said.
15. Yeah. And I think he made a fair point. If you wanted to party, you could have done that
Single.
single. You
Absolutely.
could have went out drinking and have fun until the end of time. But if you want to be married, and I'm not even, we like to have a good time.
Right.
But I'm trying to think of like, when I go in a hotel, I will see, mini bar. I ain't like,
Let's
she was
get
like
to the
suitcase in
mini bar.
hand.
Right. Let's
Like,
get to it.
She didn't even put her luggage there.
literally rode it around to the thing.
I really don't know why she did this show. To be honest, it almost seems like a
either.
drunken bet.
Yep.
It does seem like she was looking for a good time. Like
Yeah.
Bennett, or not Bennett. What was Bennett's wife's name?
Amelia.
Amelia was like, I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the same vibe that I'm getting from her. His mom is not for that.
No,
Nah.
she's
not at
looking
all.
because she's been through a marriage with her son before
Right.
already.
They got that 8-year-old.
Yeah. And so she's just like, okay, well, this wasn't the traditional way, but
We're
this
here
can
now.
become a traditional
Right.
marriage.
Oh, experts
And
snatched you
give
up? Okay,
me
this should go
a
great.
grandkid today.
Listen.
Okay, let's get
Yeah,
to
but
it.
that whole,
Is he available now? I'll supervise just to make sure it goes
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
the
oh,
way.
yeah.
But that whole, the experts with you're this end, you're this end. Let's try to pull,
That ain't
to
working.
pull each other in the middle. Again, they swung way too far.
Yeah.
And then that jealousy thing, I don't know, that little piece from the
Yeah.
preview thing.
Yeah,
we
like
didn't
what
get context for
Yeah.
that.
No.
But it looked like some,
Yeah.
It
friction.
seems like maybe she has guy friends that she's not willing to give up. Listen,
Ooh.
that's what the edit looked like.
Yeah.
That she had guy friends that she's not willing to give up, and his take was men and women can never just be friends.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like.
Maybe his wife cheated on him with the friend.
Oh, maybe.
Go
No,
ahead.
go.
I was about to say, I think it's the edit. I don't think that's his
Yeah.
point of view, that men and women. It's probably like my dad used to always say, men and women can't be
yeah.
friends, but he probably has something very like.
But remember her talking head was about jealousy after that.
Yeah, it's probably like something with an X. like what you're
okay.
not going to be doing. is
Friends
being-
with an ex versus somebody you grew up with.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would feel that way because Melissa's boyfriend was a great singer. I just found out he sang So Anxious to her on the phone. She never told me that.
I almost said the N-word.
Oh no,
I've
you
said
said
it.
10.
It'll be
It's
number
only 2
35 on this
syllables.
episode.
I heard it clear.
You heard
She
it?
said I almost said the N word. Get it. What you mean narcoleptic? Because you said nigga is what you did say.
She said
What
nigga.
N-word
I
are
almost
you
said
speaking
nigga.
of?
Sorry.
That's it. That's actually my favorite part of the last episode.
And it's still, we still got a few in.
Yeah, we did. I kind of left those. Yeah, I left those on purpose. Yeah.
Be intentional about your choices. About your boyfriend singing So Anxious to You?
Correct. I've told the story a
You must be
gazillion times.
saved.
All right, we're moving on. All right, anything else on them?
Vincent and Brianna.
I love them.
They're
do.
so
They,
cute.
I told Angel they first of all they're like 2 kids. Like,
Yes.
But they I don't know, they remind me of you and me. Like early on, it was like when we're excited about something, it could be like, oh, we're going to the amusement park. All right, let's go have fun. It's like, they cute.
They're so cute.
They are.
cute. I get it, and I think the unfortunate family news, whatever that got,
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
response was just like,
I
you know,
loved
that
it.
tragedy moment can often be like, all right, now where are you?
Yeah.
You know, especially so early. Was that the first or second day?
Their
second full day.
It
of
was
being
there. You talking about when he
The
got the
honeymoon.
news?
When he got
That
the
was
news.
I think it was like day 2 or 3.
It was day 2.
Yeah,
because
that
it was
was
the day
night
they
of the
flew
honeymoon.
in.
Yeah.
Okay, so to see how, like, because you
Actually, it may have been 3 because
Yeah.
it's the wedding day, meet the family, honeymoon.
That's what I say. I think it's day 3.
Okay. Oh yeah, because they were fully in Vegas by this time. It would be understandable for a person to not be or not know how to like
Respond
to something like that because you're still very much a stranger. You ain't even got a full week in of knowing a person. But her response, I was like, man, yeah.
But would you
loved
expect
it.
anything different from Brianna?
No.
Like for real, like it was like, yeah.
No.
Of course she got his back.
And she also really likes him, so she
Yeah.
wanted to. It felt like she wanted to be that for him.
Yeah, they
Absolutely.
really
it
like
was.
each other, yeah.
And
I love that he likes her so much. I really, really like. I feel like he is going to be, or try and really put his best foot forward to like be there as a husband for her. Like I
Yeah.
just really, truly like them
Yeah,
together.
they definitely the favorite.
And I love
Yes,
when
for
she
sure.
broke down like what I wanted in a husband. She said, "I want to." Did she say the bald head?
Yeah.
I
I
wanted
said it
beard.
last episode.
beard.
You
What?
said you called it out the last episode.
Right, no, but she said at the top of this, she said great body, and she was like, and I got all of those. She said, so
yeah.
I'm gonna see what else he got going for
she
him.
sure did. She sure did.
That little shimmy.
She did.
She's just really smitten, and it's nice to see that. Like,
Smitten's a great
That is
word.
the word.
yeah,
That
she's
is the
really
word.
smitten, and that is what. Now, see, that's what I can get into. I love
too.
all of that. I love to see people's love blossom in that
Yes.
type of way, and it go well. I don't need all the like toxic craziness.
No, I want a little toxic.
It's
I
so
don't need it.
unnecessary.
A little toxic stuff makes a great TV.
Well,
Hey,
the-
do you
then
really
I
know
can
you
wear-
know production?
Then I can watch Love and Hip Hop if I need to see.
That's too much. That ain't number 10
Yeah, but
Christmas.
but I would argue that I get it. You're gonna need a little drama. I get it. But I feel like that with the situation with Paige and Chris is actually toxic.
Yeah.
I think when you think about Michael and Mika, that was entertaining. Tall basketball dude, little short girl, that was kind of entertaining. I have never
'Cause it wasn't
felt
hurtful.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
And even
I
feels,
give you
Brianna
that.
this
could
feels
disagree
mean
to disagree
spirited.
to be-
Yes.
Brett was a jerk, but I don't feel like Brett was
Exactly.
mean.
Right.
No.
Exactly.
He was
This,
just like a prick.
yeah,
Right.
this feels mean. This feels mean.
And
Yeah.
honestly, it stings a little more to see a black woman be called unattractive.
That's
I think it's
what
just
I'm
be like,
saying. I said it had to
even-
happen to
I
a
think
black
we all
woman.
taking it a little personal.
I'm
like,
triggered.
I agree with you.
Triggered.
And
I'm
as
triggered.
a darker brown skinned woman, child, all the triggers.
Listen.
All the triggers.
Yeah.
And then to see her, she just trying to make it. I'd be like, girl,
Right.
know.
And
you done
Pastor
gave up the
Cal-
coochie too.
Pastor Cal said it when they did the matchmaking. He said, "Now I'm worried about whether or not he will be attracted to her. If that was a worry, why
he
are we
should have never
doing
been
it?
on the goddamn
That's
show.
the
and
other thing.
know,
I don't know the behind the scenes, but dear production team, something that's really important, specifically when you're dealing with black people in the black community, is sometimes we be saying stuff below the surface. Maybe we need to do better about saying it aloud. But we say stuff because we understand the inner workings of being black and what that means.
Yes.
And that needs to be taken more seriously. His word needs to be taken more seriously. And like it needs to have more gravity, more weight, specifically when you're dealing with black people. In these
They ain't got
circumstances.
nobody black on that team.
I'm sure they don't.
They
And
got
so when he's
Pastor
saying
Cal.
his conversation
power.
of, I feel like he may not be attracted. He's talking about colorism.
Yes,
Yeah,
he already
absolutely.
knew what it was.
Exactly.
He
Yeah.
already knew that Chris liked Malibu Barbie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Paige is not Malibu Barbie. Paige is gorgeous, but she's not that type.
Exactly.
So it's just like, then just call a spade a spade.
Exactly.
Do you not date dark-skinned women?
Right.
Right. Let's
Right.
just
And
let's
then
not
and
stand
then
on ceremony
have that
just to win.
conversation with production, like, can we close the doors, turn off the cameras?
Yeah.
Let me just have a real conversation with y'all.
Right.
Because what y'all gonna do is put this woman in a compromising position, and America's gonna be mad.
Right. Exactly.
And that's what happened. We're mad now.
I'm
Black
livid.
America's mad.
I was
livid.
just gonna say our white people probably wouldn't even get the
No,
They
they're
still
mad
ain't
too.
even. They're mad. They
but
probably.
Well, they're mad
weren't getting
differently.
the subtle
Yeah.
colorism.
Yeah.
part.
They're not mad the way we mad, but they're
Yes.
mad. But Jamie Curtis, I guess she's from season 1. I never watched season 1. She's the host of the Unfiltered show, whatever it's called.
Somebody told us we should have watched that before we did this. God dang it. We'll watch it next time.
You're right.
No, these episodes long enough. Now y'all want me
Yeah,
to
they
watch
are.
another
I don't
thing?
know.
I got other stuff to do.
She be in the comments
you.
though, like he's trash. He's this. She and I see her.
Jamie Curtis?
Jamie. I think her last name is Otis. But she
I
be in
see
them
Otis.
comments. In the comments, kind of giving the real. But again, she's giving it just from like watching this. He's a jerk,
Yeah.
trash, whatever. Black people have that underlying
Yeah.
understanding
We can
of
explain
what's going
why.
on. Exactly.
Oh my God.
Fully.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
we
did
finished
Erik
with
and
Brianna.
Okay, Brianna. Okay, Haley.
Weird guy.
Haley and Jacob.
No.
80s guy and old
80s
girl. I wish he would stop talking about himself so much.
Bruh.
I wish
all
he
he
would
does
stop
talk
wearing
about
the
himself
American
and red
flag.
meat.
Proteins. If you talking about proteins on your second day of
Listen, I
marriage,
said,
so what I gotta
Me
get 12
too.
grams of protein with my eggs, steak. You know what is weird about him?
This is what's weird about him. Hold on. I didn't mean to bring this up, but this is my house.
I died.
Dude.
And I said the
He-
production is jerks for being like,
They
and
are.
let's recap how he
They
did
are,
this
yeah.
less than
that
24
was
hours
funny.
ago.
That was funny. It was
Let's
like-
recap that.
He shows that house off like it's a child.
so proud.
Like it's
You know,
a
so
newborn
I put a
baby.
beach in.
Yeah.
Because
How
I said
do
I don't
you-
like
You know,
grass
it's just
anymore.
like-
Grab your
my
phone,
bitch, you know, it's
go
really
to
fun.
camera, pull it up. I didn't really mean to, but while we're here,
While we're here, let's
This
just
is
show
my
you.
house.
Mine as well.
So what do you do for a living? Well, I'm a computer programmer, but check this out. That's my house.
I have a pool or a
Yeah.
sauna or whatever you
Yeah.
said.
I feel like
Little project. Start
I-
off as a little project. Little project.
I just feel like he needs to pay attention. If she put on some running shoes, she's out of there.
100%.
It feels like she's like,
Listen, let me tell you what was so funny. It was just a small comment, but it meant so much. She said, "Boy, he really does like a graphic tee." She just like, you gonna pull another one out the suitcase?
He was so
And
excited
then he was
about
like,
this shirt and the
fanny
thing.
pack.
fanny
She
pack,
was like,
American flag.
American
Speakers.
flag speakers.
It was a three.
He was
was
like,
like-
so this one, they
It
were
was like,
themed.
do you like my outfit?
Yeah.
Sir.
Like,
I've
never.
He dresses. Have you ever, I've said this before, have you ever gone on vacation and saw somebody and been like, so you really put that in your suitcase?
Let me tell you what he is. He is, I buy my shirts at the airport.
Oh,
Yes.
He's got big gift shop energy.
I've never seen
Hey, look at
anybody
this.
that
It says Chicago on it.
I've never seen anybody that excited for a T-shirt. Like a whole outfit. All right,
The
you
80s is
excited?
his personality.
I'm gonna kill him.
Absolutely
But
a
these
personality
shirts,
trait.
he is.
He
like-
only gets excited talking about the 80s.
Or his
He's
house.
like he reminds.
Or his
That
protein.
reminds me of like American Dad, Family Guy. Like the
Yes.
creators of that love the '80s.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
like let's talk about He-Man and She-Ra. Let's talk about let's talk about Thundercats. Oh,
When they be asking him a question, when he be in conversation, it be so weird.
Yes.
They're like, hey, when Haley, right?
yeah.
Haley.
Parents are like, so Haley, when she gets upset, you got to give her some space. You can't push her. He's like, got it.
So I like eggs and
Right.
steak in
Yeah.
the morning.
I crack the egg slowly because it.
Okay, we're back. We're talking about Haley and Jacob. We've decided Jacob has an 80s personality trait, and and Haley might be the runaway bride after she said I do.
Yeah. I just.
And didn't they preview that a little bit?
No, you can see her
I haven't
trying.
seen
though.
any
You can see her
program.
trying to get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know which way these fans are supposed to go.
No, I don't think that she's not trying. I think she's realizing this is not what she wants.
Yeah.
Like I don't see.
Like, it's 2021.
Yeah.
He put that outfit on and said, "If you saw me in this, would you swipe right?"
Took everything in her not to be like
I still might swipe right.
which
Right.
one is that's
Yeah.
good or bad?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
You
I
know
just,
none of us
it
on
doesn't.
here
Yeah,
know.
I don't actually know if
Is
right or
swipe
left.
right is bad or good.
That sounds like it's good.
He's like, let me check my
Okay,
app.
there you go.
Like thumbs been to
I
work.
just think it's hysterical that he even asked, and I don't know if they edited her answer out, but it seemed like all she did was like, "I'm just gonna smile."
Yeah.
That sounds like what she
'cause
would have
the
done
truth
anyway.
there is you don't want that answer.
No,
You don't want that
He
answer.
looks ridiculous.
He does.
Ridiculous.
I don't know about, even though he seems like a great guy, and I think he's probably somebody that somebody would really, really love to be married to.
He need to be married to like a cosplay person.
Yeah, like another little weirdo.
Comic Con.
Like not in a
He
bad
need to
way.
meet his wife at Comic Con.
Yeah.
Yes.
At like
Yeah.
a Game of Thrones booth. Like, who you waiting for? Oh, Tyrion. Oh, cool. Yeah.
But then she also has to
Look at my-
immediately
look at my
say yes.
house.
You gotta have.
She
some
got to have the
fascination-
80s connection.
Because you know that be some people like, no, that's my
That's absolutely his thing.
that's my thing.
Now, if he gets a girl that's weird enough, she'll just jump on the bandwagon, even if she wasn't. She'll be
Yeah,
like,
that's
"That's
true.
kind of cool."
Had it been
Yeah.
Amelia, she would have been all
Oh,
about it.
man, you would have been all in.
All
I like
about
the
it.
80s.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how they gonna work.
I don't think they
sound right.
All right, next one. This is the last one. Clara and Ryan.
Who?
I was like, who are we
The
forgetting?
biracial, the
She's
and
Oh,
biracial.
yeah.
Da, da, da,
But-
da.
what I don't.
I don't know. I think I have them parted wrong.
What?
Her hair was
You
falling
don't
in
know
her
what to
face.
do with that?
One bang going like that.
Her bang.
Not that bad.
Oh, Superman. Oh, there you go. It might. I don't know.
Okay, there we go.
Just put it right in front of your face and be like a gossip.
They're too long now.
That's Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yes,
It is.
I love it.
That was the worst movie.
Was it not?
I
Love them.
again did not understand why they were like. She is done with religion in his
She- that
Yeah,
family.
it's strictly religion.
He
like,
said, "Let us pray." She was
Yes,
like, "Ew."
she's like, ugh,
oh,
yuck.
the big guy again. I left that a while
I was
ago.
talking about that with Melissa, my wife, this morning. I said, I feel like I don't know if it's going to be a deal breaker. She's like, church burnout. I feel like you might be like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
come back to God. She's not anti
Right,
God. I
yeah.
think she just burnt. That's how we was. Like, we'd been to so much church and you did so much. You'd be like, okay, I
It
need
could
to
be the
really-
type of church. Like she's sick
Could
and
be the
tired of
type
her
of
church.
church.
She might
Claire,
be
this
exposed
what
to
you
something
do.
completely different.
Yeah.
Join you a mega church.
They won't bother you.
Man, listen.
They don't bother
What
you.
small group? I like being one of 30,000.
Yeah, girl.
I go to college here. We did that when we came here. We were down to the
After
Shepherd.
church burnout, one of the best things to do so you don't lose your religion, lose your relationship with Jesus Christ, get you a good mega church.
Man, the doggone pastor was on a drop down.
Listen, yeah, listen, even better.
We in a whole pan dulce.
Because Angel, she likes to be like involved in church, and
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm like, I just need the word. I don't know it's against
Let
a lot
me
of
in
stuff
and
that
out.
you just.
He don't
but I'm
want the
like,
fellowship.
I want a real good word,
Listen.
something to make me think, maybe shed a tear or something. Like, all right, I'll see y'all next week, gang.
Hey, Marcus,
Yeah.
we ain't getting together.
Yeah, I know y'all are. I saw the flyer, but I'm
Oh
good.
yeah, they always try to invite Marcus.
Hey man, you need
brother.
to come through. I'm like, because I got work. I'm like, and it'd be like Tuesday and Wednesday night for what?
And they're
That-
like,
it do be
brother,
like-
If
we
I got
just-
that time, I'm gonna work out because that's what I need to do. God know that I need me a good workout in.
Marcus wants to be like, listen, let me just be honest with y'all. I cuss a whole lot.
A lot.
Okay, it is hard enough for me not to cuss while I'm standing here in this church.
We've been walking through the
Okay.
parking lot, and Angel, I'll be just holding a conversation, and he'd be like, "Marcus," I'm like, "What? Did I cut?" Yes, I'm like, "Oh, that's
No,
my
not
bad."
walking through the parking lot. Pastor's preaching. Yes. I'll be like, Marcus.
Because me and God got that relationship.
This MF is spitting.
This got bars today.
That's hysterical. Yeah, so Marcus be like,
I remember we did the a couples thing, and we all sitting in the circle and everybody introducing themselves, and everybody's like, and we do this and we do that, but we keep it holy, blah blah blah. Came to us, I'm like, look, we like to host, we like to throw things out. Y'all are invited if we develop a relationship. If you come to my house, there will be drinking, there will be trap music.
Yeah.
That don't mean I don't love. That don't mean I don't
There'll
love
be
God. I was
weekend
just straightforward. But so after we went, that's when everybody else. Well, we like some wine every now. Shut up, get out of here.
You weren't talking about that before.
That, you do need that person.
Like
that's
I'm gonna give you.
Let's be
some.
honest and be
Let's
real.
break the ice and then put some whiskey over.
I told him. I said I'm gonna offer you a drink if you want one. Come on through.
That's hysterical.
So I don't
I'm
know
under
if what's her name? What's the
Clara?
Clara. You better remember these names. I don't know if Clara, how far of like, I don't do church, I don't do religion. Because she was like, organized religion is not my thing. I went to Bible college, and that's what always gets them. That's what gets the white folk. It be when they decide to go to school for it.
Yeah.
And you be like, don't do all that.
Don't do all
That's the
that.
thing,
You live religion. That's what you do.
Right.
You don't go to school to learn it.
Religion and babies, that be deal breakers.
Oh yeah, how you raise your kids is a huge deal.
Yeah, whether I want kids and how we gonna raise them, it'd be like, if you want your kids to go to church and you're like, I don't want to go to church, I'm not gonna force them. Listen, we got to be on one accord.
Yeah.
because that's a
You
big
mean
thing.
if I don't want to force them, that means you don't want to be forced either.
Yeah.
Right.
There have been wars in countries lost and won over religion. That's a big
Oh
thing.
man, the Crusades.
Yeah.
Crusades like, do you believe in Jesus? No, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Somebody
What
make it
Crusades
was
fair.
was
Introduce you to
crazy. That was crazy. I was looking it up one day.
The
like just-
Crusades?
yes.
It was
like the
wild.
historical factor, not the biblical, but historical. I was like, this was insane.
Yeah, it was wild.
2020, you wasn't nothing. You remember the Crusades?
Man, what you talking?
We need nothing.
Yeah, nah,
Redo,
hey,
a
don't
renewal.
hear that.
We
and take it
don't
personal.
need to redo. No.
Y'all, you get
Nah.
it.
But like y'all
Check
were
that
even
out.
like y'all had some like because y'all were just different denominations.
Oh, it was Romeo and Juliet.
So to imagine someone saying they don't,
Oh, I couldn't have
all.
dated Melissa if she didn't go to church.
I
and
couldn't
she couldn't have
either.
dated me if I didn't go to church.
I couldn't.
right? No,
It
I
was
mean
too
same,
much. It's too much of your personality.
Right.
Our personality.
same. I was able to deal with. I was actually glad to get away from some hucka bucka and shucka. I was glad to get away from the hugga bugga and shucka. And so I was actually really glad that he didn't grow up Pentecostal, charismatic, or any of that. I was like, I just need a break. I need a break from the breakthroughs. I need a break. I was like, y'all be still singing out of hymnals. I like that.
Man, that's how Greg
Yeah.
Church grew up.
Yeah,
that
That
was
was
me.
on page 33.
that was Marcus.
That was
there.
us.
And with the old soprano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
My
give me
granny
that.
up there on the wrong verse, singing right along with everybody. Oh yeah.
I was like, this is what I need. I don't need the sweating in the claw. Oh God.
Yeah.
Actually, when we first
to
got
church-
here, we went to a white church too, because you do need the break.
They had
Yeah.
donuts, man.
No, we went
every
to.
week.
I went to Angels Church. I remember one. I think it was like over like a 3-year period. I was like, so your cousin have a breakthrough every single. I said the last one fell off again.
Yeah, he's like, she back up here.
She back up here.
I was like, yeah, it wore off.
Like
It
that
wore
last
off.
one, I thought, oh, this is your life changer right here. No, this is routine. God dang, this is an oil change for you. Yeah. Like, girl, you get your transmission fixed once. Another time, it means you need a new car.
It's so
Girl,
You
how
go-
many breakthroughs? You need to
Yeah.
be broken through.
All the
trying to
way.
figure out, is it the same, or you got all
Listen.
these? It's different every time.
Y'all ain't live life until you shouted over some bills.
Listen.
I remember my mom laid them bills down. We was like, I'm tired.
or you lay him down and you take off
Walk around
running.
them. Come on, walk around them.
we listen.
Oh, man.
The walls of Jericho came down. No,
Yeah,
that's
they-
not the
Yeah.
same.
Yes,
They're
it
like, yes,
is.
it is.
Yes,
Gonna
it
break down
is.
these credit
Yes,
walls.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Black people link
They
anything
had
back.
trumpets.
Yeah.
We like, please turn our cable on.
So she probably didn't go to a church like that. If his parents are like that type of, which it feels like they might be a part of like more of a charismatic type of
She
church.
might be all about it.
Yes,
like,
that's
hold
white
up,
people
that's
love
what
that.
y'all
It
doing.
has so much feeling, emotion.
Yeah.
I
Because
can
you
feel
can
the
truly walk in a
spirit.
church like that and you feel the energy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Like the closer you get to the building, it's like, yeah, it's a lot going on. I
Yes.
can hear
It's
them already.
electric.
It is
Yeah.
boogie boogie
Boogie,
woogie.
boogie. But yeah, no, that was like, oh, I wonder how long they're gonna play up this whole religion thing being
They always find an angle for everybody.
Yeah, that's true. They do. Although for 80s boy, what's their angle? What's their issue?
Is
The
that
80s.
she is
He's a weird.
She's a lot
Imagine
more
what happened when I
elegant.
Love the 80s came on TV. He was like,
I just said something really
I
bad.
love the 80s too. You gonna jack off? Back then, she was just like,
DeLorean, yeah.
They're clear. They're having a different strokes marathon.
Oh, he's-
Give me my blue chew.
I got my own different strokes going on.
Man.
All right, on to the next video.
Bye.